Hey guys, good morning. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Dave D Fishing. So in this video, we're going to be attempting to fish for northern pike on the Connecticut River. So this is a tributary off the Connecticut River. Never fished here before. It's all sunken forest for the most part. So the wind is blowing towards me right now, which is actually a good thing. So it leaves that side. I'll be fishing on the leeward side of this tributary over there. So being off the Connecticut River is subject to tides and that type of thing, so I'm not sure how tides affect the pike. I imagine it's just like any other fish, so tides usually get them to eat, and then slacks, lulls between tides are usually slower. Maybe wrong, but we're gonna figure this out. So we got the Old Town Salty PDL out here. I haven't used it. This is my first time using it this year, so I had to make a checklist. Usually every time I go out for the first time each spring, I have to make a list just to make sure I don't forget anything, because it's really easy to, because you get excited and you want to go out and go fishing. So nothing special. I did get this Yak Attack little removable fish finder piece right here. I'll put the link in the description below. I actually bought this a while ago and I just never put it on and put it together, but we're gonna try it out today. I tidied up and greased the rear paddle, whatever it is, oar over here. Sorry for I don't have the technical terms. I'm just exhausted right now. Night crawlers in there. I'm just bringing 2 rods, keep it simple. This is their Apollo BX. I love that thing, the tiny one. And I got its very large brother over here for the pike. So I'm just using a Shimano Tranx with 40-pound Power Pro super slick line, BX on there, steel leader, you need that. Nothing crazy with the line. This is a Black Hole Challenger Bank rod. It is this 7.6? You got the link. Oh, this is a 7 foot 3 inch rod. It's really sturdy. I love this thing. It's actually my tog rod, and it's right up to 4 ounces, so it should have no problem chucking large baits and dealing with larger fish. So that's what I'm using in a nutshell. And this little, this little rod over here, it's a 7 foot rod, 10-pound braid. No steel leader, because I'm trying to see if I can't grab a couple crappie or some panfish out of the sunken woods over here. So, all right guys, that's all I got for things that I got going on with the kayak. Oh, so I'm under the highway right now. It's hit something. Got a highway right above me, so I'm just poking around here. Got my fish finder down in the tunnel. It's 13 feet right here. This would be a nice spot to fish in the summer. Just chill out underneath here and not bake in the sun. That rinse this off. Look at that, that's cool. How are there no fish underneath that? That's nuts. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Uh-oh. Oh no. Did I just get my pike? Oh no, here. I think I just got a pike. Oh my goodness. Oh no, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Yeah, that or it's a big bass. Oh no. Oh, jeez. What the hell? Oh God. That sucks. That was a big fish too. Hi guys, so hopefully you watched the whole thing. I think it's only going to be like 8 minutes long or so. I hooked the pike and I lost it. So what I think happened was this: I was using a smaller bait, the Rapala BX jointed shad. I know I've been using it a lot in my recent videos, but it is such a great bait. It makes tons of noise. It's colorful. Um, it's a very slow floating lure, which means it sits there for a little bit and just shimmies up. I was not intending chucking this to hook a pike. I was trying to see if there was any panfish cruising around these tree stumps over there. But yeah, once I made it through that tunnel, up through the tributary, through that tunnel underneath the highway and into this area that I fished, I was blown away. I was a little creeped out fishing in a place like this. Never in my life have I seen such a fishing environment that I've been to, at least. So I know down in Florida, like when I lived down there, I saw stuff like this, but very different. So it's weird to see these trees, these New England trees, in the water submerged like this. So very tight area to be fishing in. I was using a heavier rod. It was my Tautog rod, and a Shimano Tranx bait caster with 40-pound braid on it. And then I was using a Daddy Mac jerk bait. So I'm going to see if I can find a link for that jerk bait, but it is fantastic. I did try chucking a Daiwa SP Minnow. It just it didn't feel balanced right. And when I was checking it, well, at least with the still leader, I've used Daiwa SP Minnows. I probably have like a dozen of them or so I've used over the past couple of years, and I still have them. They're great baits, don't get me wrong. But in this situation, using them in freshwater, they didn't feel right. This Daddy Mac lure worked fantastic. It had put off great noise. It was bright enough for the fish to see. I was only fishing in 3 to 6 feet of water, generally when I was in the woods. So when I was fishing, I was mostly fishing the outer half of the woods, just because that's what was a bit more readily available with open areas. I got to become more familiar chucking my heavier bait caster with the heavier lure in these tight areas, and it was fantastic practice. And I think I did pretty well. I got right up next to the trees, learned line control better with it. I'm normally more comfortable with the spinning rod, but I do occasionally use bait casters, usually in the spring when I'm going for pickerel and bass. But what I'm going to do next time I go down here is I'm going to bring a shorter, stubbier spinning outfit, probably with a 4,000 reel, maybe. Yeah, I'll probably stick with the 4,000 reel and load that up with 20-30 pound braid and a long steel leader, just so I can, if I do get in a super tight area and I can't swing a 7-foot rod, I'll have another rod to be able to get into those tight places. So it is what it is. I'm not ashamed to show you my days of failure. I felt the failure more than anyone today, and disappointment, especially if you're watching this video and be like, oh, this is terrible. But 4 or 5 hours pedaling and looking for that one bite and dropping that fish is disappointing, and to say the least. Us fishermen spent a lot of money on gas, a lot of money on tackle, and that's the name of the game. And you lose fish sometimes, but sometimes, even though you lose the fish, you still get to enjoy the scenery and the experience. I will never forget going to this place. So I filmed these videos mainly. I started out mainly filming them for my son to have available to him, just sort of like, yeah, it's pretty much a vlog. Is it a vlog? Vlog or a diary of what I'm doing fishing wise, so he can look at them later and just say, just watch them, you know. So and I decided to share them with you guys. So hopefully you enjoy them. Bear with me. Next week I'm going to try and get out again for pike. I don't know why I find this interesting. It's just so crazy to have the possibility of hooking such a large fish with such power in the trees like that. I like technical fishing like that. Tautog fishing is the same way. I like getting close to structure and attempting to get them away. I like the challenge. It's exciting to me. But a lot of that time leading up to the bite is very boring. But you got to put in your time to find these fish. So next week it's going to be warm. I'm going to try for pike. After that, I'm mainly going to be saltwater fishing. We have tautog. We got squid coming in, stripers, fluke. The carp will be biting. I know you guys hate it when I go for carp. Apparently, I can tell by the analytics when I'm looking at the videos. You guys don't like carp, but they're a fantastic fighting fish, I'll tell you what. So bear with me. If you like this video, or at least found it entertaining, give a like and subscribe. Video is going to be short, and just hang with me till next week, guys. Thank you.